Welcome to Grandma Doctor's Kitchen. I got a real good one for you today. I have another special request. So I know you thought I forgot you, but I didn't. It's apple cobbler, okay? Apple cobbler. So you know who you are. I don't have to tell you who you are. You know who asked me to do this. So this is your special treat, okay? All right? And I hope you enjoy it, and then let me know that you saw it, okay? All right? So you're going to get your apples. Now see, these is Granny Smith apples. And so for 4 in the family, I got 4 apples. You know? And you cut them up thin like so. You know what I'm saying? You don't make them big. I got my oven heating at 425. See, look. So the reason and what I did was after I cut them up and everything, see, I put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice so it wouldn't be so dark. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the stove, because what we do, we're gonna put all this together. This is the topping right here. So you're gonna need the apples, and like I said, it's 4, and I cut them very thin because I don't like them real thick. Okay, and then I put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in it, so they don't get all darkened. So this right here is a teaspoon of vanilla. This is a teaspoon of nutmeg. This is a half of a cup of brown sugar. This is a 1/4 of a cup of flour. This is nutmeg. This which is a teaspoon, and this right here is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just a dash of salt you need. And this right here is 2 tablespoons of butter. And this is 1 cup of apple juice, real apple juice. Okay? You can use water if you like, but I like that apple juice to give it that flavor. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go over to the stove and take all this to the stove, because what we're going to do is heat it all up, and then for 5 minutes, and then we're going to put it in our dish that we're going to bake it in, our baking dish. And this is the top that goes on it. You know, the top that goes on see, this is this is 3/4 cups of flour. Flour is going to go on. This is for the top. Butter. It's almost a stick of butter. This is just a dash of salt. This is a 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda, and this is baking powder. A 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and this is a sugar. This is a 1/4 cup of sugar, and this is 3/4 cup of buttermilk. Okay, this is what we're going to use to make our topping. Okay. And this is a egg slightly beaten. This going on the top, so this going last. Right now we're going to go over to the stove. I'll meet you at the stove, and then we're going to put this all together. And the reason why we heat it up on the stove is because it intensifies the flavor. You know what I mean? Don't just put it all in the dish and put it in the oven. No, heat it up a little bit so it can intensify the flavor.
Welcome
all right.
back.
Now, okay, we're at the stove. What we're going to do is put all this ingredients in, and then we're going to put the apples in last. But we're going to make put it in right quick, put all the ingredients in. Okay. I hope you tell me how you like it. I hope you write me and let me know. You got my you can write the comment if you want to on my comment section. Okay, so we got all this in, and then we're gonna stir in This is the apple juice, okay? We're gonna stir in the apple juice, okay? Then we're gonna put all of our apples in, okay? And we're gonna let this cook. Now see, this is apple season. So if you buy the fruit during the season of it, they're sweeter, okay? It's best to do it. It's you know, when it's the season is for it, okay? All right. So I'm gonna let this cook, okay, on medium heat right here. I got medium heat. I'm gonna let it cook for 5 minutes, and then I'll be back, and we'll put it in our baking dish. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Now you see? All right, that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay, and then I'm going to make the topping. Okay, and we're just going to spread the topping over it. Okay, so this is buttermilk, remember? All right. This is 1 egg slightly beaten. This is baking soda, and this is baking powder. And this is just a dash of salt. And this is 1/4 cup of sugar. Okay, now what I'm going to do is melt my butter. This is the butter, 8 sticks of butter. I mean 8 tablespoons of butter. Okay, almost, it's over half of a stick of butter. And so I'm going to stick it in the microwave right quick and let it melt. So we make it. A flip of the wrist, a flip of the wrist, a flip of the wrist. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour it in our dish. See, look, all right? Now remember, don't fill your dish all the way up, because your topping is going to rise, because you got baking powder and you got baking soda in it, and you don't want it to run all out in the oven. So you know, don't fill it all the way to the top. All right. So now we're going to spread it all over. Spread it all over. Look. Spread it all over. Spread it all over. 425 for 45 minutes. Welcome back. Now see, this is our apple cobbler. Okay? All right? So I'm going to cut a piece. Oh, it smells so good. Smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it. Let's have a taste. Yes. So good. It's hot. So let it cool off. Let it cool off about 30 minutes before you. So let it cool off, okay? It's simply delicious. I have a cookbook. The author's Mississippi Soul Food. If you order one, I'll autograph it and send it back to you by return mail. Order a dozen. Give them to your friends. Save them for the holiday. Give them to people for their birthdays. I have also, you know that I'm soon 80 years old. And so I don't take any medication because I don't have to. I've been using aloe. My yard is full of aloe. I won't live anywhere without aloe. Because it's my staple. It's my go-to. And so I got this aloe fusion shakes book, and I got a lot of recipes also on my YouTube. So you have to buy this one from Amazon. This is at Amazon, okay? And buy them because they're very good. It's healthy. It's God's gift to us for our health. Cleopatra took it. You see, it's been around for years and years and years, and people are just now discovering how wonderful it is for burns and cuts and bruises and shakes. A lot of people didn't know that you could use for shakes. You can use them for shakes. You can put a piece of aloe in your water. It's just phenomenal. Many, many things that you can do with. It's good for your inside and your outside. I mean, it's just absolutely a wonderful thing to do and take. And I have no aches. I have no pains. I have to go to the doctor once a year. And the last time I went to the doctor was this year. And the doctor said himself, he says, I have all my organs. That's what I want to say. I have never had an operation. And the doctor told me, he said, I have never worked on a person your age in your shape. So I give it all to credit to God and aloe. I use aloe. I use a lot of supplements, but everybody, vitamins and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't have to take any medication, and I thank God. Okay, and we have seasoning. Okay, this is garlic herb seasoning. It's 5 herbs. It's phenomenal. It's great. And this is salt free, and this is celery salt. It's sea salt, but celery. And they complement one another. And this is very, 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 very good also. It enhances your food. It makes your food taste so much better. Okay? All right? Because I'm a stickler for marinating my food. You can use it on chicken, eggs, seafood, vegetables, burgers, salads, pizzas, and pastas. It's very, very good. I need your help to help me get my quota of subscribers for 2020, because 2020 was slow and everything because of the fact that, the pandemic. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your co-workers. There's a chair for you and there's a chair for you. Come on down. Let's eat. All right? Happy eating to you. I'll see you next time. Hello, everybody. Doctor's Fashion is coming out in 2 weeks. And wait a minute. Boop! It comes with masks. And so you're going to get 4 pieces. You're going to get the mask. You're going to get the scarf. You're going to get the pants. With all the pants got pockets to them. And you're going to get the top. So 4 pieces.
It's good for all weather.
This all weather, see, look.
All weather.
In 2 weeks, you'll be able to order them. All right, Doctor's Fashion.